And welcome back to the Glimmer Witch. My name is Sam. So we have here Courtney. Courtney had her nails done 4 weeks ago. Look how beautiful they still look. Yes, they're outgrown, but they look good. So I have left in a little bit of the removal on these. Not much because it went out of shot. You can see the camera angle wasn't quite what I expected. So I'm sorry. It does come into shot in a minute. So I've just left in the little bit that I did. So I was going to do this because I had some lifting to remove, but I wasn't able to get it in shot. So we are taking her CGLP polish off and her glitter. So I'm taking it down to a thin, clear base. I built these nails in clear in the first place. So I used crystal glass. So just using my extra coarse bell bit to remove that gel polish. Look at that, just like butter, off, it's gone. And then I'm just tickling around with my e-file just to take the colour off those edges. And then I use this bit to also reshape slightly, thin them out a bit. And we're going to be doing a beautiful set of glitter fades using Birthday Suit. No, Marshmallow, and Rapunzel, which is a glitter from Tracy Lou. So just removing that colour, once I've done with this bit, so obviously we're taking this glitter off. Once I've done with this bit, I will then change to a fine safety bit, just to remove any lifting, just to blend that old acrylic into the nail bed. I'm not using it on the nail bed. I then come in with a hand file. I use Tracy Lou's 100, 180 grit files for that. And then we just prep as we normally would. So this set is predominantly just the design, purely because I hadn't got the camera angle quite right. Please excuse the state of my nails. They are a bit battered. They have tint on them. They have wax on them. They have little drops of acrylic on them. Yeah, the bane of a nail tech's life is keeping your own nails nice. So just being a little bit more, you know what glitter's like, it's a little bit harder to get off than gel polish. So we're just tickling that over, getting that right down. So the key to e-filing is confidence, really. You know, I use new e-file bits on myself before I use them on anybody else until I know how much pressure I can use, what speed I can use. The key to using these coarse bits is to have your e-file on full speed. If it is on full speed, it will work better. If you are having to put pressure on, if you're running it at 15, say, and you're putting pressure on to remove that colour, then it's going to burn, it's going to get hot. So use that e-file to its best advantage. Obviously when you're going around the cuticle sides, you need to turn it down and tickle it over. But I get the majority of the acrylic off with this bit in minutes. So anyway, skipping straight to design. So I just fiddle around, get my colours out. So we are using Marshmallow again because it's a beautiful pink colour. Courtney does have her nails quite long. It is hard doing longer nails. It can be a little trickier getting that apex in the right place. These are not the best set of nails I've ever done. I'm not going to lie. But I did say that I would put up all of my sets. It's not a bad set by any measure, but it's not the best I've ever done. But I learned from that. So it's worthwhile doing. So I've just left it in this view while I'm getting my stuff ready. So as you can see, no high-tech hand rests here. It's a rolled up towel, kitchen roll, and I work on a puppy pad because I don't like washing towels all the time. So by doing it on a puppy pad, it just all gets screwed up and chucked in the bin. So starting with that little finger, I have done my clear layer on all of these nails. Obviously talking. Do a lot of that. You wouldn't have guessed, would you? So we're going to start off with that Marshmallow, which is from CJP. It's a beautiful baby pink with a shimmer in there. And she wanted glitter. That's what she wanted. So that's what we did. So you can see I've already got my clear base down. So I come in with a small bead of that Marshmallow, place that at that cuticle, let it polymerise, and then we're just going to tap, tap, tap around that cuticle, get that nice and neat. You can see that product falling down the nail. This is a good camera angle for you to see from the side. So let me know, what do you prefer, overhead or this angle? The downside to this angle is I sometimes get my hands in the way when I'm holding my fingers. So you need to bear that in mind. So just pulling that product down, trying to keep that domed look. So I am putting my apex in with my colour while I'm working. So again, tap, tap, using the point of that brush to get between the product and the skin. And because you're pushing it on the sides at an angle, it pushes it up into the middle, which is where you want your strength. Once I'm happy with that, obviously need a little bit more. I think it was in one corner. I then go straight to my glitter. Because she's having glitter on every single finger, I wasn't too concerned about getting glitter into the nail bed colour. Getting my delivery today, my CJP delivery. So it's essentials like glue, because I'm nearly out of glue. Dehydrator, they have a new formula, so I'm looking forward to using that. But more importantly, those nail bed colours. I ordered while the Black Friday sale was on, so I got my powder pots cheaper. So yeah, I've ordered Cherry Blossom Blush, which I haven't used since I started, and the new Dare to Bear, so I'm looking forward to that. So the first person who asked me for ombre is going to have that on, so I can test it out. So I've got 2 videos to upload today. I've got a quieter day today. I've got a set in this morning and I've got a set in at 4. So I'm going to be practicing my hand painted Grinch today. I may do a couple of other Christmassy nail art ones. Just using a dotting tool and a striping brush, because somebody did comment on one of my other videos that that's all she had. So I might see if I can put a couple more up. So moving on to that that ring finger, this is going to be a full finger of glitter. I'm just using a very small bead of that Marshmallow, just to get that cuticle nice and neat, just in case. Rapunzel is a beautiful glitter. It is multi-cut, has quite large pieces in there, so it's just in case we can't get it nice and neat. There's me trying to get my glitter off my brush. So I'm just going to tap all of those bits up around that cuticle, get it as neat as I possibly can. The thing with glitter, when you do a full glitter, is you want to get it as thin and as flat around that cuticle as you can, but you also need a tiny little gap so that when you put your clear cap on, you're encapsulating all of that glitter in clear. So you want a little really thin bit around that cuticle so you can tuck the acrylic above it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm just moving this glitter around. This video again is in real time. You guys seem to like that. It takes a little bit longer to upload the longer ones, but you know, I think it's important actually, because everybody comes in fixated on how quick they are. I don't think you need to be quick. You need to decide A, what type of nails you want to do, and B, what type of clients you would like. If you want to earn lots of money, then you may want to do quicker sets to get, you know, 8-10 people in a day, and that's absolutely fine. For me, I would rather have 3 or 4 in a day and it be 2 hours. I've not yet. I can do a basic set of clear acrylic extensions with a gel polish in 1 hour and 10 minutes. So if I wanted to do that all the time, I could do 6 clients a day, 7 clients a day quite easily. But I don't. I like my acrylic design. So I like to take my time. I don't rush. There is no rush for me. And for lots of these ladies, this is their only social event out. You know, the rest of the time they're looking after children. So this is their escape. So they like to sit and have a brew and a natter. So it's social for me. So there is no rush. For me, quality over quantity. Again, like I said, this isn't the best set I've ever done. There were some, you know, there were some flaws in these that I wasn't happy with, especially when it came to the last photo. There was one finger in particular that I was really annoyed about. And you'll see it. If you know what I'm on about, you will see it. Does that make me a bad nail technician? Not at all. It makes me human. Does that mean they're not worth paying for? Not at all. The structure is there. Her nails last her 4 weeks. She's getting her money's worth. And that's the main thing. And like I said, unless you're a nail technician, some of these things you wouldn't even notice. If you're just a client, you won't see nails the same way that we do. And that's fine too. And it's not an easy shape to do, actually. Doing an oval shape like this on long nails is quite hard. So moving on, all the other fingers are glitter fades. So again with that marshmallow, turning my brush as I come around, tapping it in at that cuticle and pulling that product down. Just making sure we've got the colour there, the strength there that we want. I'm doing glitter, so we need to make sure that we're not bulking that cuticle area out too much. A little bead of acrylic. A little bit more because I didn't have enough. Give it a wiggle. Do love this glitter. So just flattening it out, pressing it, making sure I've got all of that tip covered. We don't want to be seeing any of the old acrylic underneath it. And then just pushing those smaller bits up the nail a bit to give that faded effect. And then just flattening it out with my brush. Getting that shape in, and then what will happen is I will come back and I will cap the nails later. So do this one. I don't think I left the thumb in, I'm not sure. So again, you can see that point of that brush is getting up and above that acrylic in the cuticle to help push it down, keep it flat, keep it neat. Just tucking it in. Courtney has got beautiful long nail beds. I think I've got about 4, maybe 5 clients that all have lovely long nail beds. Stilettos would look amazing on Courtney, but well, not unfortunately, she's got a 1-year-old, so it's not practical. But she does pretty well for how long her nails are. So just getting that bead on, nudging that glitter where I want it. Christmas nails are in full swing, obviously. I have started my Christmas shopping now. It's all been done by Amazon, but I'm getting there. Just tapping those bits. Very nice. So once I've done with that, I get the thumb done, and then we then go on to capping those nails. I haven't left finished filing in. I have left a video at the end and a photograph so you can see the finished set. Tracy Lou shared this set for me on Instagram. It is a beautiful glitter. So just wetting that glitter with my brush. It just helps if you pick up a dry bead, it just helps any dry monomer polymerize, and I think it helps that clear acrylic slide down that nail, because you can see I'm letting gravity do the work here, and then I'm just getting rid of any excess. I'm just pat and press it into place, and then I refine it with my file. So again, just wetting that nail. Get that bead on at the cuticle, and then point that finger down, and then you can concentrate on tucking it in at the sides. Tap, tap, swipe, tap, tap, swipe, and then we're going to walk the rest of that product. Sort of a mix between swiping and walking it over the course of that nail. So I finished capping all of the nails. Once they are capped, I then hand file. I'm using CJP's Tack Free Top Gloss, as always, because it's a beautiful top coat. And they then go into my UV LED lamp for 60 seconds, allow them to cool, come out, cuticle oil, and then it's photo time. And that's that set finished. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm absolutely over the moon. I've got 82. It's gone up loads in the last few days. So I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you for subscribing. Please do leave me comments. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. If there's anything you would like to see, then I can tailor these videos for you guys. That's what it's there for. So thank you very, very much. And I will be back very, very soon. Bye-bye.